It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
Hello, Soul family. Jordan Peterson coming at you live here from our Soul Studios in Pleasant Grove, Utah. So excited to have you with me. It feels like it has been forever. As you can well imagine, summer is just nuts when you've got 6 kids. There's always somewhere to go and something to do, but I am back and looking at my calendar, I don't have anything going on Mondays for quite a while. So you are stuck with me for the foreseeable future, but I'm glad you are willing to come out and be with me. If this is a first time for you or it's been a while, do not forget to chime in on our YouTube channel if you're watching live to make sure we can see you out there. If you look on the comment thing, you see a lot of people saying good morning and letting us know what they're doing and where they're at. Join in on that so we can see that you're out there. If not, we can't put your name into the bucket of fun to see if you can win some awesome swag items from us because we can't see you and know that you're out there. Sound good? So it looks like we got a great group out with us today. As always, welcome to those who are joining us live. It's so good to have you here. Let's show you a little bit what we got going on. I know every time you come on, you see this fantastic Cinemate mug and you think to yourself, is that what Jordan's giving away today? And the answer is no. As you know, this show's brought to you by Cinemate because it should be. It's just so good, guys. It's so good. I'm gonna keep it right there so you can all see it. And I'll start with saying this. We are giving away its little brother today though, which is found right here in my Daily Lift mug. Ooh. So you guys are feeling lucky because you guys are gonna be able to score one of these fantastic little My Daily Lift mugs. We've also got this awesome Metal Soul Complete Protein Plus shaker. But not to be outdone, we also have this awesome plastic see-through Soul Vital shaker as well. Ooh. This is an awesome one because whatever you put in there, people can see, and whether it's green or red or yellow or blue or purple, people are gonna be like, what are you drinking? Because that does not look like Coke. And then you can tell them all about it, and it's awesome because it's way better than Coke. Everybody knows that stuff's terrible for you, although it's delicious, so I get it. And last but not least, your body, your mind, your life bag. You got places to go, people to see. Throw your stuff in here and off you go. There's some goodies in there for you as well because we love to take care of you. So those are the 4 things we are giving away today. And we're gonna take care of you. Sound good? So hopefully you guys are feeling lucky. Let me clear this out. I know if I don't, you'll just stare at it the whole time because you'll just be wishing about winning something free. So let me get that out of your way for you so we can focus a little bit and we'll get you going. It's been a little bit of time since we've done or had the opportunity to recognize you for the goodness you guys do and the people that you're able to bring into the Soul family. So without further ado, let's jump into our rock and roll for the past couple of weeks. And here we go. We've got coming in at number 10, Maria Balderas. Maria, congratulations. We've got Florentina Sandoval coming in at 9. We've got Genevieve Valencia coming in at 8. We've got Jenny Shirley Rubiano at number 7. We've got Lupito Zamorano coming in at 6. We've got Maria Esther Lopez coming in at 5. At number 4, we've got Martha Sotelo. At number 3, Ana Chavarria. We've got Lara Magana coming in at 2. And number 1 for the past couple of weeks is Amanda Rivera. Well done, you guys. So awesome to see you guys continue to bring people in the Soul family. Even during the summer, I get that it's busy and people are going a million directions, but man, stress is still out there and you can still help people. So it's so good to see you continue to invite people in. With it being August 7th today, we are locking commissions as soon as we're done with this show, so you'll be able to go see them in your Soul wallet. As soon as we check everything off, it'll probably be a couple hours. We'll get everybody's, make sure everybody's ranks are where they ought to be and get you all squared away. We'll lock commissions, you'll see it in your Soul wallet. So today is payday, so congratulations to all of you. It will hit your wallets today, and then as always, it will go out on Friday. To your banks. But man, it was a good month. It was fun to see you guys continue to push forward even in a month like July. So congratulations to all you who hit new ranks. We'd like to recognize you now. So here we go, our new Soul Pro 1Ks. As always, we've got a good group of people who have hit it. This is our 2nd full month of having the rank freedom opportunity to see people continue to grow with that. So it was awesome to see you guys continue to do stuff. We got our Soul Pro 2Ks as well. Got a good group there. You get to see this awesome Sol Pro insulated bottle that they get. We send them out to everybody, man, and they are so awesome. And that's the only way to get them is through this. So if you haven't got one, man, hit that ranking. Let's see if we can get you one. We also have this awesome electric tea kettle here for all our Sol Pro 3Ks. Congratulations to you as well. So good to see you guys continue to grow. As you well know, this is the rank where you have to have $3,000 in your organization. So good to see you guys doing that stuff. We also have new Soul Leader 5Ks as well. Alma Valdez, well done, Alma. A new Soul Leader 7K too, here we go. Jenny Gonzalez, Kathleen Padden, Sherry Lane, and Salud Natural. Well done, you guys. 10K as well, here we go. Yariel Diaz, congratulations, Yariel. A lot of hard work going in there. And Soul Leader 15K, let's get some soul-driven bonuses. We got CNK Holistic Healing. Well done, we love to see it. And love to know that we're getting that soul-driven bonus of an extra $300 every single month. Can't beat it, guys. It's awesome. So good to see. Now, you know, for the past little while, we've been having an opportunity to look at Costa Rica and know that it's coming right around the corner. I tell you what, if you would have told me that August would get here as fast as it has this year, I would have told you were a liar, but man, it seems like every year it gets here faster and faster. So December is literally right around the corner. It feels like it's August now, tomorrow is gonna be Halloween, the next day is Thanksgiving, and then boom, we're in Costa Rica. And so, man, this year's just flying by. So what's it looking like down there in Costa Rica? It is 85 degrees right now with a high of 87, the low 80 degrees. I'm telling you, it's like paradise down there. The weather just doesn't fluctuate like it does elsewhere. And we've got scattered thunderstorms all day because it is the rainy season and that's the way it looks. If you look at it, they pretty much, I think the easiest job in the world would be the weatherman in Costa Rica. Because during the rainy season, it's like, hey, it's gonna be mid 80s and it's gonna rain today. And during the non-rainy season, it's like, hey, it's gonna be mid 80s and it's not gonna rain today. And it's like, I mean, how can you miss, right? One cool fact for you today, which I thought was awesome, and I recognize this happens in other places other than Costa Rica, a lot of the Latin American countries. But here in the US, we call our spouse or our partner my better half, right? When we're referring to somebody, hey, where's your better half? Hey, how's your better half doing, right? In Costa Rica, the ticos, as we already learned, that's what they like to be called, ticos and ticas, they call their spouse or partner the media naranja, which translated in English means the other half of the orange. And it's kind of fun to think about because, man, that's a cool thing. It takes the other half in order to make something whole, right? In English, we'd never come up with something that clever, but man, I just think that's so awesome. Media naranja for their better half, the other half of the orange. So good stuff there. So there is your Costa Rica fact. Again, we're leaving in December, and guys, it's gonna be such a great time. Let's talk a little bit now about an ingredient spotlight. We want to make sure you guys are well versed on what we've got going on in our products. So we are going to look at it right now and see how we go. This product is found, or this ingredient is found in our product, Solflex PI. You see that little bottle there? I'm telling you, this stuff is a lifesaver. Between my 4 shoulder surgeries and my separated AC joint in my shoulder and just being old and just beating up my body way too much through all the sports and just dumb things I've done through my whole life, Solflex PI is a must-have for me. I have to take it places when I go, otherwise I start to get achy, I don't sleep well, it's just a hard deal for me. And so it's always kind of fun to dive in and be like, well, why does it work so well? Well, one of the ingredients in there, it's a little bit overlooked, I think, is called magnolia bark. Now, magnolia bark, when you look into it, it's the same thing as a lot of these ingredients that we use. It's been used for years and years and years in Ayurvedic medicine, and especially in the Chinese world, where they've known forever, centuries, how awesome it is and how it works so well. But what are the benefits we're looking at today? Top 5 benefits. Here we go. Number 1, stress and anxiety relief. One of the primary benefits of magnolia bark is its ability to reduce stress and anxiety. Studies have shown that magnolia bark extracts contains compounds that interact with receptors in the brain responsible for regulating stress hormones. By modulating these hormones, magnolia bark can help promote relaxation and relieve symptoms of anxiety, which is awesome because usually when we think of Solflex PI, we know what PI stands for, pain and inflammation. So you're like, hey, it also helps with stress and anxiety relief? That's fantastic because that's what all of our adaptogenic herbs do, right? That's what we love about it. Number 2, improved sleep quality. If you struggle with insomnia or have difficulty falling asleep, magnolia bark may be the solution you've been looking for, which might be the reason I sleep well at night. I'd like to take it before I go to bed at night, and it really helps me there. I wake up in the morning feeling good. So it says that active compounds in magnolia bark have been found to possess sedative quality or properties that can promote better sleep quality. By calming the mind and the body, magnolia bark can help you achieve a more restful and rejuvenating sleep. Number 3, anti-inflammatory effects. This is the one we most often think of when we think of Solflex PI, but man, it's just awesome for that. Inflammation is a common underlying factor in many chronic diseases. Magnolia bark contains powerful anti-inflammatory compounds such as hinoquiol and magnolol. I don't know how to pronounce those words, but we're going with that, which have been shown to reduce inflammation in the body, which is what we're looking for, right? Inflammation is a natural, normal thing in our body. When it gets out of control, though, it's miserable. So this helps our body to manage that better. Number 4, digestive support. This isn't something I usually think of as Solflex PI, but it's such a great thing there. It says poor digestion can lead to a host of health issues, including bloating, gas, and discomfort. Magnolia bark has been traditionally used to improve digestion and relieve gastrointestinal distress. Its natural compounds can help soothe an irritated stomach, reduce inflammation in the gut, and promote a healthy digestive system. Inflammation in the gut is something you hear about a lot with those chronic diseases, and this is such a great one for that. And last but not least, cognitive function enhancement. Again, the thing I love about our products, they are so holistic. They cover everything that you got going on in your body. It says, in addition to its physical health benefits, magnolia bark may also have positive effects on cognitive function. Research suggests that the active compounds in magnolia bark can potentially improve memory, focus, and overall mental performance. By supporting brain health, magnolia bark may offer a natural way to enhance cognitive abilities. And who doesn't need that? You're right, especially as we get a little bit older, man, it's so good for us. As we can see in this testimony here, it says, I love Flex so much, 2 for me and 2 for my dog every day. And we've seen that a lot. A lot of people like to use Solflex PI for that as well, right? Erica says, start and end the day with Solflex PI. There you go. Gigia Pro took Renew and Solflex early in the morning knowing I'd be with stressful causing people, and I felt great. I love my soul. There you go. A lot of us call those stressful causing people our kids, so that works so well even if you're at home, right? I take Solflex daily and I feel less prickly in my extremities. I love it. So good, right? It's physical, mental, and emotional aid because it's all connected. Tiffany says, I also like to open a capsule and add the AC cream for a boosted topical application on joints, especially after long runs. I'm going to have to try that out, Tiff. As you know, I've got a half marathon coming up, so I'm going to have to try it out. Satinka says, I love PI. PI plus omegas is magical. Bonus is more than 1 vital a day. I can manage my pain and recovery so much better with this combo. Debbie Cockburn says, it does improve cognitive function because it addresses inflammation in the neuron. Absolutely. And Rosa says, I need to take it daily. And you do. And that's the best thing about this. What I find is the more consistent we are with taking these products, the better the results we're seeing and the longer term effects that we're seeing, right? And so that's such a key thing for all of us. We have a great testimonial here. It says, I've struggled for many years with feeling stressed and overwhelmed. I now use Adaptable and other Soul Naturals products to help me gain a clear mind and cope with emotional stress in a much better way. I've shared with friends and family the same way that it was shared with me. I am so grateful for them and for the Soul Naturals products. What an awesome testimony, and it hits on such key things, right? There are so many people out there who for years have been feeling just out of whack a little bit, feeling a little bit stressed, overwhelmed, not really sure where to turn or what to do. All the things they've been trying for their whole lives haven't been really working as well as they want. And then all of a sudden they get the nutrition that they need, and now their bodies can handle it better. And that's really what we're doing. We're just giving the body what it needs in order to take care of itself. And by golly, we're seeing great benefits from it, right? Awesome. Now, this last week I was up in Idaho. My parents have a cabin up there, right on a reservoir up there. And so we went up there. It's kind of a family reunion. All my siblings are there, and they have their my little nieces and nephews that are all there. My parents have a boat, so we like to take it out. And as we were inviting all the little cousins to go out, some of them are pretty nervous to get on the tube behind the boat. One, because Uncle Jay, me, was driving, and they were a little nervous about that. And two, they're it's just a lot to take in. So as we were getting ready to go, they turned to my kids. I'm the second oldest in my family, so my kids are a little bit older than kind of the rest of the kids in the family, the nieces and nephews that I have. And they said, hey, as long as they're on the tube, I am willing to get on the tube as well. And so I took this picture as we started. And as you can see, we've got a crew of kids out there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kids being pulled behind on these 2 tubes behind me. And as you can see on the right side, there's a tube there with the most kids on. There's 5 kids. There's 2 little kids on there. And man, they were so nervous. They didn't want to go out there unless the older cousins were out there, because they knew things would just go on much better if the older cousins were out there. And so we started, and they had a great time. After they were done, they were so grateful they were able to go. And it made me think about life, how there's so many things we do on this journey where it just makes us a little bit nervous trying things for the first time. And doing soul is no different than that. Coming into an opportunity like this, you're like, man, I'm not sure what's going on and how this is going to work and if I'm just going to get wet and get out of here. But when we have those people that know what they're doing, a little more experienced, willing to sit with us and take care of us, the funny thing about this is, in their mind, they thought my kids were in total control because they were older. They'd done it before. They knew how it worked. Reality, they had no control over it. And that's kind of like life, man. We don't know really what's going to happen, but if we're with people who just feel like they've got it put together, man, life just seems to go a little bit better. There's an African proverb I'm sure that you've heard about. It says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And so really, when we're looking at what we're doing in soul here, trying to build something that's going to last forever, it's so much better when we're together and able to do that together. So as you look at your teams this week and this month, you're going to start to see an uptick. Every year we see this. Kids start going back to school. People who have been so swamped with the summer all of a sudden have a little bit more free time. And they're going to start reaching out to you. And you're going to have an opportunity to continue to build that relationship you already have and to help them help others, right? They're going to be the ones that are saying, I'm not sure I can do this. And you say, I've been there before. You got this. Let me show you how to do it. And then together you can go far, which is exactly what we're trying to do. Sound good? All right. Now, for the past while, we've been giving away some awesome swag items. As I've been going on these runs and trying to get ready for this stinking half marathon thing that I'm putting together for this weekend, I've been listening to a lot of books. And one that I've listened to recently has been really good. And it's one that by the Arbinger Institute. I've read a sister book to it. And this is one that I've been listening to as well. So I thought what we would do for the next little while to add into this experience that we have together on Monday Morning Talk and Success is have an opportunity to kind of listen to a book together and read a book together. And then I'll discuss principles of it. So if you want to follow along and be a part of it, great. The book is this one right here. Says this, The Anatomy of Peace, Resolving the Heart of Conflict. And man, it is such an interesting book. It's not one of those regular business books. It's just somebody regurgitating information that somebody else has said 1,000 times. This is told in a story format, which makes it really good and easy to listen to and follow along. So next week, what we're going to do, instead of giving away swag, I'm going to be giving away 4 of these books, and I'm just going to send them right to you so you have an opportunity to read this. If you want to get a jump start on it, download it from Audible or whatever your favorite thing is, go ahead. We'll tackle some principles in this as we go. We're not going to necessarily go like chapter by chapter. We're going to kind of go by principle of things that we've learned. And so if you want to participate in that, we would love to have you do it. So the Anatomy of Peace is what it's called. And I think it goes so well with what we got going on in soul and just in general, just making ourselves better human beings, right? So that is the plan there. All right. Now, last but not least, we've got to get you guys taken care of because we got stuff to give away. There's a lot of people that sounds like a good book. Yep, wonderful book. Yep, we got people that are all into it. It's a great one. We'll keep doing that. We'll add some new books. If you guys have any suggestions, always feel free to text me or email me. But I think we're going to get some mileage out of being able to kind of look at some of this stuff together and kind of get what you got going on. Sound good? All right, now let's see who's feeling lucky today, guys. It's been a fantastic Monday so far. We've got this stuff going on. And we're going to see who's feeling lucky. We're going to go left to right, as you can see it in front of me. And we're going to see who's feeling like they are good. I remember we got a lot of people on there. There's a lot of names in here. Mix them up real good. I know you can hear it. The bucket of fun, man. It is choosing today who is going to be lucky. And here we go. Lisa Manchester. Lisa down in Florida. You've got yourself the Daily Lift mug. And man, the things you do, man, you are a daily lift. I love it. Here we go. Next up, Kristen saying, I need a new shaker bottle. I hear you. Here we go. Next up, we've got Cindy Sansanito. Cindy Sansanito, you got yourself the Soul Complete Protein Plus shaker right there. Here we go with the Soul Vital one. Buddy, so that's a lot of bucket. I'm telling you, I'm not peeking. I mix it up every time. And here we go. We've got Michelle Lopez Torres has got this one going on right here. And the last but not least, your body, your mind, your life bag. Here we go. There's some good stuff in there. I can see it. I can feel it. Here we go. And the winner of that is Claudine Sir. I'm not sure how you pronounce that last name. Claudine Sir. You have got yourself the bag. We've got you taken care of. You guys, man, so good to be with you again. As always, guys, keep sharing soul. I sure love you, and we'll see you again next week.